good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon for those of you that are Eastern time. It's a little after 1. For those of you that are in other time zones, it's either ahead or behind. So I am in the office today, and I always value you guys. I value your feedback. I love your energy when it comes on time for me to ask you guys for feedback. So this live is a little bit of behind the scenes of what goes on at Elite Hair Care USA and how our rebranding has really been going, to say the least. So I am actually going to start a quick poll here because I want everyone's opinion on this. So before I do so, let me start this poll, which I will do like this. So today we are looking at our new and improved product labels. So let's see, glossy finish with raised font or matte finish with raised font. Okay. So I'm going to start that poll so you guys can actually be answering. Hello. All right, there we go. So we got our first set of labels printed, and this is also a learning lesson for a lot of you who are in business and you are an entrepreneur like me. I got so used to getting my labels printed the same way over and over that I didn't think I needed to do a test at this point. Give me 1 second. Hey, I'm live. I'll call you right back. Okay. I didn't do a test at the time that I was placing this order, which I do not ever recommend anyone ever do, especially if you are one who are testing new waters when it comes onto your label designs. So you guys know that we have our private label side, which is our Pro Beauty Wholesalers company. Well, at that company, we basically also teach you this process so that you can actually launch your own product lines and be able to create your own brand, build your own legacy, build your own generational wealth for your family through already tested, already amazing hair care products and soon to be skincare products. So this was a very expensive lesson for me to learn. Am I happy about it? Absolutely not. I'm not. So this was the original label that you guys saw the other day. So this is a fully chromatic label, no embossing, no varnishing, no nothing, right? This is one of those things that I should have definitely tested, definitely ahead of time, but I didn't. And this is now about a $3,000 lesson that I have now cost myself because I went ahead and printed all of our shampoo and conditioner labels, not knowing that they would come out this way. Okay, so some of you actually saw this compared to our old label, which this is the old label, right? So number one, it's a little taller on the bottle. Number two, it covers the whole bottle, right? Now everybody was like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful, this is beautiful. Let me take this one away. Well, what is the biggest problem you guys see with this bottle right now? I want you guys to comment in the comments. What is the biggest problem you see when you look at this bottle, meaning the label, not the bottle? Look at the label. What is the biggest problem that you see when you look at this label automatically? And I want to see if anyone catches it. It's backwards because you guys are looking at it from the opposite end. Don't worry about it being backwards. But just look at the label itself and tell me what is one of the biggest problems that you have with this label. If you were to walk by this label on the counter, would you look? There we go. Tori B said it could be hard to read. It could be hard to read. Okay. So that was the biggest problem that we had when all of the labels came. Now, some of the labels, we did not have that problem. But if you notice, they have no texture to them. They're just extremely flat. extremely to the like bland. Same thing with our moist repair. This label is extremely flat. It just really doesn't have any wow to it, right? Really wow. And also everyone's saying it's confusing to read. The reason why it's so confusing to read is because there's so much metallic on it, the glare on it, that you can't focus on one set thing. Okay. So after learning that very expensive mistake of ordering these labels, we decided that we were going to test out the different finishes and also varnish the actual product name. Okay. So in the actual comments, there is a poll that I would love for you guys to answer. The poll is basically asking the two finishes that I'm about to show you, which one you like better. All right. So we're going to take away the mistake. That's automatically, we know that that's the thing. So this one, this is the varnished matte finish label. And then I'm going to show you the varnished glossy label. So I'm going to put this one on here. Let me take this other one off. Hold on, you guys. So you can't vote yet. If you voted already, you really haven't even seen the labels. So I want you guys to just hold off on voting, okay? So I'm taking off the old label and I'm gonna put on the glossy finish varnished label, okay? So these are exactly the same, but one is a glossy finish and one is a matte finish. Now I want you guys to be retailers, okay? I want you guys to be the customer who is in the retail store walking down the Walmart or the Target aisle, and you say, which one stands out to me more, okay? So this is the matte finish with the varnishing. So if you notice, the words have a texture to them, okay? You can kind of see it here. The words are raised, okay? And then this is the same label, but this one is glossy and the words are again raised on the bottle. So you have that way to see the words, but it has a more glossy finish. Now, if both of these were on the shelf, and I'm gonna set them down for a second, and I'm gonna take the camera and turn it around because I want you guys to see it really well. If I can. There we go. Now, if both of these were on the shelf, which one stands out to you more? This is the matte finish. This is the glossy finish. If you were to walk by these on a retail shelf, which one would stick out to you more? The glossy finish or the matte finish? So down in the comments of the live, there is a poll there. If everyone can go and just place a vote for me, tell me what you guys see, what you guys are thinking, and then go and vote because it's just one or the other. Now, there is no wrong or right to this, guys. This is really just to get some feedback on which one stands out more. Now, remember, you guys, this is also on a retail shelf. So let me turn this side now because you guys are just looking at the front. Don't look at the bumpiness because I've taken the label off of that bottle 16 times. But I want you guys to now look at it without the front of the label. Which one stands out more? All right, so go down into the chat, you guys. Vote, let me know what you guys think. And then we'll kind of just go from there. There we go. Okay, so that was the most expensive mistake ever. Was I excited about how just ridiculously expensive this was? No, I was not happy. Now, on the other hand, this is the Goddess Hair Repair Serum. Okay, so this is the Goddess Hair Repair Serum. I'm going to put another poll in the chat in just a moment. I'll give you guys a couple more seconds to vote for us. So go down into the comment box, go ahead and hit the vote, and then we can read, you know, what the results were of of sample number 1. Okay, so this is the matte versus gloss labels. All right, so we'll put matte on one side, gloss on the other side. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and look at the poll. So 58% say the glossy finish and 42% say the matte finish. All right, so 58% say glossy. Actually, now 59% say glossy, 41% say matte. So we're going to end that poll. I appreciate everyone who voted on that one. And then we're going to add another poll. Okay, so in this poll, we're going to say, hold on. I'm typing, you guys, for the poll. There we go. All right, so this is for our black label, okay? So the poll is up there. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. So this is our new Goddess Hair Repair Serum label, okay? What I want to know from everyone is, should the word goddess be gold? It's already raised, okay, you guys? So just so everybody know, should the word goddess be gold or should it be white? Go ahead and vote down in the comments. If you go to the poll there, just vote, should the words be gold, the word goddess be gold, or should the word goddess be white? Okay, I would love your feedback on that. For those of you that are typing it in the chat, thank you so much. Please just make sure you also vote in the poll so that we can use those votes as well. So should the word goddess be gold or white? We already have established what the finish will be. So the finish of this label will not be this, but we just want to know, should it be gold or should it be white in regards to the word goddess? Okay, so you guys comment that. Now it is still raised off the bottle, okay? So it'll still be raised, but we want to see what you guys think. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Also, let me change this top really quick because I want you guys to see what the dropper will look like for this product. I know some of you are like, wait a second, but it has that black dropper. So the black dropper is also kind of taking away from the effect. So I'm going to put what the new dropper is on this label. There you go. So that is what the bottle will look like when it is on the shelf. And I want you guys to comment or go down into the polls and go ahead and vote. Okay. So this is what it will look like when it's on the bottle. We are actually changing the dropper to this beautiful gold dropper. And then, of course, the bottle is still the clear because our Goddess Hair Repair Serum is just bomb. And you need to be able to see it. Hello. All right. All right. I love the way the bottle looks. Yes, it just gave it this really elevated look with the gold dropper instead of the black droppers. We love the gold dropper. So this is exactly how it will look in regards to the bottle with the gold dropper. And then, of course, we're voting on the labels right now. So when we get to past 100 votes, I will read the poll because really 100 votes is good enough. We don't really need anything less than that. So we're going to take it based on 100 or more votes. Okay, so we'll wait on that one. But guys, in the meantime of you guys voting, this is a part of the life of when you are a product line, when you are a brand that offers product, whether it be hair products, gum, sneakers, whatever. This is definitely one of the things that goes on behind the scenes here all the time because I'm always looking for new ways to make our products stand out. But at the same time, we are always looking for what we're lacking You always have to be wondering what you're lacking and what you need to enhance. Not necessarily fix, but what you need to enhance, right? Because there's always something that you can enhance. Whenever you get to the point where you're like, oh, our formula hasn't changed in 40 years. Awesome. That's awesome, right? Because that shows that your formula is so amazing. But around that formula, what have you enhanced? What have you made better? So you feel that everything is perfect and you don't need to make anything any better. You don't need to do anything better. That is something that I always tell people to look at. Because if you feel like everything you're doing is perfect, then clearly you are very complacent with your brand and you are going to stay exactly where you are with it. And that's where I always tell people, like, when you're private labeling or when you decide to create your own brands, when you are working with us or any company, don't get complacent. Don't get so caught up in the traditional part of it, because we are not in a traditional world anymore. The attention span of a person is now 3 seconds. You have 3 seconds to wow them. Well, can you wow them with the same product label that was okay 40 years ago? No. So you really need to make sure that you're wowing them all the time. And if sometimes that requires you to make little changes to get big results, then you do that. All right, so we need about 8 more votes, and then I'll go ahead and close the poll for the gold or the white font. And then we will move on to the next poll, because there's another one that I need your feedback on. So we will move to the next one. I wrote the book says gold, any and everything is stellar. It is. It always is. So I need you guys to go I need you guys to go and vote in the comment section. You'll see the poll. That's where you're going to vote. Okay, so if you go to the poll, that's where you'll vote. My attention span is definitely the size of a grape. Mine's too, definitely. What do you guys think about my sweatshirt? So this is one of our Elite Hair Care designs. It says big hair energy, period. And then it says Elite Hair Care on the back, which is really small. It just has our website on the back by the neck. But if you guys like my sweatshirt, if you've already voted, comment, let me know what you guys think. But we are rolling out a little bit of merch. Not everything needs to say Elite Hair Care. So we actually have slogans. So we have big hair energy, period. We got it's the hair for me. We got powered by Goddess Serum and Goddess in big words. We got all of that. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and read the results of the poll. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. So for the white versus gold, the results are gold said 56%, white said 43%. All right, so the golds have spoken thus far. The gloss has spoken thus far. So those two we are fully decided on. That's exactly what the team also decided on. We had our meeting together today. We had our disagreements. We had our squabbles. We had all of that. And then we made the decision that you guys actually made. So clearly we are going in the right direction, because they did say that the label should be glossy finish. And they did say that that collection, which is the hair repair collection, needs to be the product name in gold. So you guys definitely won that part too. Yes. Am I left-handed? No, by no means. All right, so last poll. Let's put it in there. Let me put the last poll in. Okay. All right, so this poll I'm starting right now is for our RX protein treatment. So this is the matte finish, and it has really no glossification to it whatsoever. And it also has the 3D varnish on the words. Our question is, should we make this label glossy and have that metallic finish on the words instead, right? Right now it's matte. Or should we leave it matte? So I want you guys to complete the poll in the comments. Tell me if it needs to have that metallic silver around the edges, metallicized the product name, metallicized the word treatment, metallicized anything that's silver, or do we keep it the way it is in this matte finish? So we're going to do the poll after we get 100 votes, and then that will help us to determine the next step from that. And that will be all of the polls today. Yeah, this one is a tough one. It's definitely a tough one. A lot of people love that matte finish, but you guys have to keep in mind, does matte stand out against people who are extremely colorful? Because as ethnic hair care people, I'm going against people in a section that is extremely colorful. We are extremely colorful people, whether it be expression, whatever. So will my bottle stand out with a matte finish, or will it stand out with a metallicized glossy finish? So you guys comment down, not comment, but fill out the poll in the comments. The poll is there. All you need to click is the A or the B, and it gives you the words. Once we get to 100, we'll go ahead and finish out the poll. You guys want to see it again? So matte finish, which is what it looks like right now with the varnishing of the words, or metallicize all of the silver on the label and glossify it. So it would in turn kind of look like this, where the silver would be more metallic and we'd still emboss the words. All right, we need 7 more votes. 7 more votes. Metallic can be gold, silver. It's traditionally gold, silver. It can be any color, actually, when you metallicize something. Except for black and white. Black and white cannot be metallicized. They're flat colors. Thank you, Yvette. All right, 2 more votes, and then we're going to close the poll. Thank you for being the first normal live. All right, I got 101 votes. We're going to go ahead and end the poll. Let's see what everyone had to say in this poll. So, metallic edges got 81%. This is a no-brainer. Matte finish got 18% out of 101 votes. So that says a lot. I appreciate each and every one of you for voting during the poll, because that is extremely important to us. We really want to get your feedback. You are the guys, the people that are using this. You are the people that are seeing these products. When they are on the retail shelf, you will be seeing these products and they have to stand out. And it's super important that they do. So, you know, with that being said, we wanted to make sure that they definitely stand out no matter what. I'm trying to find one that has the, okay, there we go. So this is what the glossy with the varnishing on the label looks like. Super beautiful. You see how the gold is metallicized, super pretty, very important. So definitely excited about that. Our relaunch is 4/20. Very excited. We are planning a relaunch party. For those of you I'm going to actually put another poll in our YouTube community area where I would love for everyone to vote on the location of our relaunch party. While we are based in Florida, that's awesome. That's great. But I never actually had a launch party in the first place, which that was the coordinator who just called me a moment ago for us to have a meeting about that. So I'm going to put a poll in the community area for you guys to go and vote on the location. We have 3 locations that we're thinking of, and we'd love to get your feedback by you just simply clicking A, B, or C of the different locations for us to determine where we really need to do this. Okay, Pack 417 is your birthday. Make sure you send me an email, Pack, so I can send you something for your birthday. Mimi, you're in New York, Mimi? You know, I don't know where a lot of you guys are. Can you guys put in the comments, where are you located? What city and state are you located? If you're in New York, just put NY, because New York is only one place. There's really no other part of New York that the world knows about. So if you're in New York, put New York. If you're in New Jersey, put New Jersey. We already know that New Jersey is another place that is not traditionally, no one says I'm from Trenton. They say I'm from New Jersey. Jacksonville, Augusta, Maryland, Long Island, okay. Orlando, hey Naomi, Long Island, New Jersey, Maryland, London, Arizona, Canada, Chicago, hello Chicago, South Carolina, Miami, South Carolina, wow, Charleston, nice. Andy's actually from Charleston. St. Anne, Jamaica, New Jersey. What did the team say for this one? My apologies. The team says that we need to make it glossy like the other labels. We need to make the silver actually silver and still make the varnish on the words. So that was what the team decided. Italy, Paris, hello. Mississippi, Tennessee, Virgin Islands, hello. So many of you from so many places. Commonwealth of Dominica, all right. Philadelphia, nice. My Canada people, we are actually going to be expanding to Amazon Canada, so you will have access to our products a lot faster, and the shipping won't be astronomical, which it is right now, but we are going to be using Amazon Canada to distribute our products in Canada. New York is so close to me. Oh, okay, good. Tampa, okay, Tampa, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, New Orleans, Mississippi. All right, there's a lot of you in here from different places. All right, so do you guys want me to do a poll in here? I'll do a poll in here, and then I'll do a poll for everybody else as a community post. If you want me to do a poll in here, let's go ahead and do it. All right, let me put the 3 locations. I'll do it on the external part too. Host our relaunch party. All right, so let me put the places here. All right, I just started the poll. So all you got to do is go into the comment section, which you guys are already there, and then go ahead and vote. So we'll wait until we get about 100 votes. Where should we host our relaunch party? So we want to get about 100 votes. Man, you guys move quickly with those votes. All right, we got about 67 so far. So there'll be a couple different polls in our community area. One will be talking about gray hair care, which we want your feedback on that. The second one will be talking about men's care, which that'll be in there too. All right, we got 88 votes. When am I coming to London? Hopefully soon. We're actually going to Rome, but that's more of a family trip. But London is definitely a work trip coming very, very soon. I actually was planning to do meet and greets on a tour style basis because I really need to start expanding and getting myself out into these streets. So, but I want to do like a meet and greet kind of thing, you know, host a more like a party style thing for my different countries. So of course the US, it'll be different places, but London is one, Canada is one. Traditionally we would choose the easiest city to get to, the most trafficked city, I definitely would love to visit Africa. Not saying that we are so expanded in Africa, but I just want to visit Africa, period. I'll DM you on Instagram and give you my email address. Okay, Pac, I got your email address. Paul Allen Cook III. I mean, I already know. I don't even need your address, Pac. We already knew that. I don't even know why I asked you for your address, because I can go and get your address physically right now. We know who you are, Paul Allen Cook III. Is it the third or the second? Paul Allen Cook II or Paul Allen Cook III? Lord, it's one of the two, but there's only one of you. We know that. Yes, if I come to Canada, it's automatically Toronto. There's not even a question. Toronto is automatic. There's no question for Canada. There's Mississauga and all these places. Nobody's going to those places. People are in Toronto. The second. Okay, Paul Allen Cook II. We already know where you are located specifically. All right, so we're going to go ahead and end the poll. I will put the poll in our community page in just a moment. So location. Let's see, NY, ATL, and Florida. Let's look at the results. So ATL got 36%. NY got 35%. And Florida came in last at 27%. Yes, New York and Atlanta are neck and neck. So we are going to exclude Florida from the next poll. And it will be New York and Atlanta that I will put into the community area for everyone to be able to vote that did not vote on the live. What are some good items to use for moisture and breakage? So Lisa, you actually are going to be using two different things. For the breakage, I would definitely say you need to get a Band-Aid on there really quickly by using our Repair RX protein treatment. For the moisture, you can use our Moist Repair collection. That is an intense hydration collection that is going to help to rehydrate dehydrated hair. We actually have a bundle kit on the website called the Dry Brittle Kit. You can use that and then add the Repair RX to your cart as well, which is the protein treatment that helps with shedding and breakage, and it helps to stop the shedding and breakage within the first 20 minutes. Am I single or married? I am in a full-on relationship, soon to be married. You're welcome. How do you get rid of static? My mom wanted me to ask you. Static in your hair? Really, it's probably just from you blow drying, you rubbing your head against the sheets too much. I would say definitely condition. You probably need to do a really good deep condition and then use cold water to close the cuticle and not blow dry so much, because it sounds like you're blow drying a lot. That's also going to create static. You can also add some frizz control at the end when the hair is dry. Frizz control is also that product that is going to help to stop the frizzing, which is what we also call static. So frizz control, just a very small amount on the hands while the hair is drying, and just rub it through the hair. Rah, your hair doesn't like protein. So more than likely you're saying that you're low porosity. That doesn't mean that you can't use protein. Protein is specific. Protein is something that you use when you have an issue such as shedding and breakage. So a protein treatment here and there is not going to hurt you. What your hair doesn't like is extremely high in protein products, right? So would you use the hair repair all the time? No. Right? But if you have an issue with shedding and breakage, your hair needs protein. There is nothing more, nothing less. It needs that protein to help stop that problem. Put a Band-Aid on the boo-boo, stop the hemorrhaging, stop the bleeding. Does that mean that you're going to wear this protein every day? Are you going to wake up and say, today I'm going to wear a Band-Aid because it's style? We are not Nelly, okay? You are not going to do that. So this is for when you have a problem. That doesn't mean that you can't use protein. That just means that you shouldn't use protein all the time. You don't own a blow dryer and still get static, use our frizz control. The frizz control is a lightweight yet heavyweight, right? So when I say a lightweight, meaning it's not going to weigh the hair down, but it's a heavyweight because silicone helps to coat the cuticle and close it. It's a sealer. We call it a sealer. Your protein treatment is the absolute best. Stop my shedding immediately. Thank you, Take Me As I Am. I'm so glad to hear that review. Please, you guys, if you have reviews about our products, please go and leave those reviews on our website under each respective product. That tells the next person how amazing our products are. That tells the next person what you experience with your Elite Hair Care products. By the way, some of you are rating them the wrong way. So I've been getting a lot of 1-star reviews, meaning the product is absolutely horrible, but then you leave a 5-star comment. You have to leave 5 stars, meaning 5 stars saying it's the best, and leave a 5-star comment. But some of you are doing it backwards. You're putting 1 star that it's absolutely the worst shit you've ever had, and then you're commenting saying this product is amazing. It's backwards, you guys. I need you guys to do it the right way. Okay, we're not Fashion Nova. We are not changing our reviews. The review is the review is the review. That just tells us that we need to make something better. So your reviews definitely matter. If you can please do me that favor, go to our website, hit a review, do a review on each one of the products that you use. You know, whether it be good, bad, ugly, we got to accept it all. Which product can be used for a hot oil treatment? Our Goddess Hair Repair Serum. The Goddess Hair Repair Serum is going to be the product that you use as a hot oil treatment. This one in specific. Which is better for hair growth, the Super G or the Goddess Hair Repair? Now, the Super G is different from the Goddess Hair Repair. Goddess Hair Repair is for people who are experiencing complete hair malnutrition, a lot of thinning, a lot of balding. You are dealing with alopecia in specific. That is when you will use the Goddess Hair Repair Serum. Also, if you are natural, I highly recommend the Goddess Hair Repair Serum because you wear your hair out more. The Super G Serum is a growth and anti-inflammatory serum. The Super G is great for those who are relaxed like me and you can't really do oil every single day. The Super G is also going to help to reduce the inflammation in the scalp, but not as good as the Goddess Hair Repair. The Goddess Hair Repair contains that garlic oil, that onion oil, that biotin, that niacin, that zinc, right? If you're dealing with autoimmune issues, the Super G is going to be, the Goddess Hair Repair Serum is going to be your bestie. But if you're also like me and you cannot afford to put oil-based products on your hair all the time, I definitely say Super G, especially if you want it for growth. Because the Super G is going to help to reduce the inflammation. It absorbs extremely quickly, and it can be used on a daily, bi-weekly, bi-monthly, every single hour use. It doesn't build up because it absorbs and dries. Almost instant. Susan, you need a one-on-one with me. So I'm actually going to put the link for you guys to be able to book your consults because right now we've taken that off of the Elite Hair Care website. I had to separate my lives, meaning my lives. So Crystal at the hairstylist versus Crystal who owns Elite Hair Care. So I now have my booking site over on my personal site, which is misscrystalwilliams.com. That is where you are able to book direct consults with me. Now, if it's a business consultation, that's a little bit different. That's also going to be over on Miss Crystal Williams. If it's a hair care consultation, you will also see that over on Miss Crystal Williams. Very easy to book. I do consults on Mondays only because that's really the only day that I have the opportunity to sit down and do those. But that is where you'll be able to book those directly. Crystal, do you sell protein treatment? I'm living in Canada. Do you ship to Canada? So Beverly, yes, we ship to Canada. And yes, we sell a protein treatment. It is called the Repair RX. Repair RX. It's in a black bottle like this. This is the new design. But it looks like this right now on the website. So this is the Repair RX that you'll see on the website. Thank you, Diane. Your low porosity shampoo and deep condition is everything. It gives me and my son's hair moisture like no other. Your hair products, especially the serums. Thank you, Rebecca. Marie, Kristen, I think you meant Crystal. Hey, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well, understanding more. I need to know, I have our piece of top of my head. I understand that you have a certain test out. Marie, I really don't understand your question. Can you rephrase that? Jewel, bad alopecia, help. So our Goddess Hair Repair Serum and also the Hair Repair and Restoration Collection will be your best friend. We're actually enhancing the Hair Repair and Restoration Collection. It now will have garlic oil in it. It'll also have onion oil in it because we noticed that there is a big situation out there with a lot of thinning and balding, and some of you guys are wearing these 40 and 60-inch bust downs, these lace wigs, these braids, all these things, and abusing your hair and your scalp. So we wanted to make the Hair Repair and Restoration even better. So now it has the garlic and onion oil in it going forward as a 420, excuse me. So the new labels is where the enhancement is. The new labels are where you will see the enhancements. Pack, it's mscrystalwilliams.com. So they are actually updating it right now. So you should see that later this evening where you're able to book your one-on-one consults. God sent me to this page for a reason. I won't give up on my dreams, future cosmetologist. Absolutely, Naomi. I just met a person who's 60 years old and going back to cosmetology school. Age means nothing at all. It will only help if you have follicles. Correct. You need to have live follicles, guys. If you have scarring, no, nothing but a hair transplant is going to help if you're scarred, meaning scarring. Or you can do our hair replacement service, which is a service that I offer in the salon. I didn't receive all of my order and sent an email about it. So Robin, make sure that you're emailing phone support at elitehaircareusa.com. Again, phone support at elitehaircareusa.com. That is where customer service can assist you. Can your hair grow back with any type of alopecia? I can't say that because there's forms of alopecia where you have no hair automatically. It's called totalis or universalis. So for me to say that, make that claim, I would be telling a lie. So no, I cannot make that claim. The relaunch is 4/20. That is our anniversary date. That would be our 5th year, and that is when we're doing the relaunch. My hair is still dry after leave-in conditioner and moisturization. What can I do? So leave-in conditioner is not a moisturizer. I would recommend that after your wash day, I would probably say, let's go backwards. Cynthia, you need to start in your wash day. So you need to be using our dry brittle kit, which is the Moist Repair collection, along with the Moist Me 24 karat mask. You need to also be using a hooded heat dryer and a processing cap so that you can open the cuticle, incept all of that, or like really suck in that moisture, and then cold water to close the cuticle. From there, you'll use the Moist Repair leave-in conditioner. This live will be saved, Cynthia, so you can come back to minute 42 to get this information again. At that point, you're going to put on your Moist Repair leave-in conditioner. You're also going to use your Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant Spray that also has split-in control in it. Now, once your wash day is done and the hair is now dry, I recommend using what we call the LOC method, L-O-C, leave-in conditioner, oil, cream. So then you will take your your Moist Repair leave-in, mist it on the hair. You will then cover that with a little bit of Goddess Hair Repair Serum. So you can put just a small amount in your hands, rub it up, and put it on the hair. The reason why you are putting the water base first and then the oil base is, number one, oil and water don't mix, so they are going to stand alone on the follicle, right? After that, you're going to use our Daily Moisture Cream. Okay, the Daily Moisture Cream is made for you to be used as a leave-on moisturizing lightweight cream on the actual hair that you can use on a daily or bi-daily basis. Now, if you're one of those people where you love product and you are overusing product, please don't wonder why your hair is, because that comes with it. A lot of you are using leave-in conditioner as moisturizer on a daily basis. That is not what it is for. That is what our Daily Moisture Cream is for. Leave-in conditioner should not be used every day. Thank you about the foam wrap. Okay, after the hot oil treatment, when do the shampoo come in? Should we use dry shampoo? So Michelle, after you do the hot oil treatment, when the hair is dry, make sure that the hair is not wet. If the hair is wet, you cannot do a hot oil treatment. You need to, excuse me, you guys. You need to do it when the hair is dry and dirty. You will put your Goddess Hair Repair Serum in an applicator bottle and apply it to the scalp. You will then cover the hair with a processing cap and then wrap that with a warm/hot towel and then cover that with a processing cap. So you're creating a cocoon. When you're done, you're now going to take your Elite Clarify shampoo. You're going to take that shampoo before you wet the hair. You're going to squeeze some in your hands. You are going to rub the shampoo all over the hair and the scalp. Now, it does require quite a bit of shampoo. At this point, you are then going to rinse that out with cold water. That will extract all of the excess oil from the hair, and then you will move forward with clarifying again and into your regular wash day. Can your goddess serum on a 4-month-old? Now, anybody that knows me, Miss Red, I do not recommend you using different products on babies. Babies, their hair, their scalp is very different. At 4 months old, you're just dealing with cradle cap, baby. No, don't put anything outside of a shampoo on the baby's hair. Now, I know some children, like my son, has a ton of hair, but you can still just use a little bit of shampoo and conditioner. If they have cradle cap or you're dealing with cradle cap, which can look like dry scalp or dandruff, you take a toothbrush, a little bit of warm water, and a little bit of shampoo, and you take that and you just gently scrub the baby's scalp, rinse that baby's hair out, and move on. Don't put any oils and all these crazy things. You can use a little bit of coconut oil, cold press to be specific. But I'm not a person to put products like that on a baby because I know that you don't have a clue what allergy they have. They're only 4 months. You will run the risk of testing things that you don't know what what they have an allergy to, what their body can accept, what their body can't accept, because they're so young that they can't tell you. So does that mean to run and try to worry so much about their hair? No, because if the baby's going to be bald, the baby's going to be bald, and then the hair will grow back. They change hair over and over and over within the first 5 years of their life. Now, I'll give you guys Kasim as an example. Kasim has the hair of a full-grown woman/man in their 20s and 30s. He has a ton of hair. Let me show you guys what Kasim's hair looks like when it is out. Okay, and Kasim is, August, he'll be 2 August. What month are we in? February? He'll be 24 months in August. We're in February, so let's go back 6 months. Kasim is 18 months. I count numbers, I don't count months, okay? So anybody who's laughing, you can just go ahead and laugh. I don't know my baby's age in months. I know my baby's age in years. He's 1. Now, I'm going to show you guys Kasim's hair because we washed it the other day. And I had to blow dry it, and he was not happy because he does not like the fact that that hair needs to be combed. He always gets very angry. Hence the reason we said when he starts to fully talk, we will be cutting it off because I'm not going to put him through that level of pressure that he's been dealing with already. He already is like Christian. The moment they even see the comb, it's a problem. Where's his hair? I think it's in this phone. I had Christian record for me. And even Christian was in distress watching him get his hair combed. Okay, here we are. That is Kasim's hair, right? This was as of January 30th. That is his hair as of January the 30th, okay? So he wasn't even 18 months yet. That is his hair. Was he a happy camper? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He was miserable. That is his hair while I'm pulling through it. Okay? So at 18 months, he has the hair of an adult. I use our Elite Hair Care products on him. Like for his hair that day, I used the low porosity shampoo and hair mask to wash his hair that day. Our shampoos are sulfate free, right? They're paraben free. So that did not have a huge effect on him, right? It didn't do anything other than help me to detangle it really well and also be able to blow dry it, right? But I still don't do a lot to his hair. I don't put a ton of, I'm a product junkie. I make products. I'm a retailer. But do I use a ton on my 1.5-year-old baby? No. Because I firmly know and believe that their hair is going to do what it wants to do. And when Kasim was a little under 1, the back of his head was bald. He is missing nothing at this point. And that was not even a year ago, you guys. So that's why I said, just let it just do its thing. Let it do its thing. I know it just seems like yesterday I had the baby shower with him. He is no longer a baby. He is an adult. Kasim is one of those children. Here.
All right, beautiful people. Crystal here from Elite Hair Care News, here with one of our avid viewers, Kasim Lake, who did not attend daycare today. Hey, Kasim, could you let us know? We noticed you had a couple teeth coming in. Are those teeth coming in now or later? Which one? All right, that's awesome. So we did get some news feedback that you were attending a actual daycare located here in the city of Orlando, and it wasn't really working out. Is there something that you'd like to share? All right, great. So for your lunch today, Kasim, can you tell us what's on the menu? All right, we're going to have our mic man come on back over and just mic you back up.
This
But
is
in
me
the
all day.
meantime, Kasim, please share with our viewers your view on staying at home with your mom so she can't actually do any work. Is there a reason for that? No, understand. I'd be speechless too, Kasim, because you know about those moms. Anyway, people, we're just going to let you guys go right on ahead and enjoy the rest of your day because that's how the cookie crumbles. This is Crystal again reporting live from Elite Hair Care News, sitting here with a baby who decided to not go to daycare all week long. See ya.
That is Kasim.
All right, beautiful people.
Okay. And yep. So I know you guys haven't seen him in a long time, but Kasim is just Kasim. He is the terrorist of our home. He controls a lot. Like, I have to make fun of it because if not, I will lose my absolute mind. Like, yeah. So that is Kasim now. Yeah. Yeah. 18 months got into the magic powder. Let's see. So I am blessed to have not had to deal with the powder and the tape and the oil yet, but he's fascinated with the toilet paper. There he is. There you go. That is little Kasim. I know you guys haven't seen him in so long. So this is the perfect time for me to just show off my little person who keeps me a prisoner of my own life. Yeah. Yeah, definitely one of those people. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to show y'all that. Oh gosh, if you guys ever see me at home, you'd be like, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's Kasim. That is the boss. This is what we do at our house. That is his car. That is Christian and him very upset that I'm in his car. Mm-hmm. You guys want to see a very disturbing video? No. Hold on. Christian was showing me how to do the gritty. He said I can't do it. No. That's Kasim now climbing the stairs. No. I did it. Shit. Go popcorn. Kasim. Come go start right. We tried to get in it earlier. Actually, yesterday we got the car and everything. Come. Go drive in the car. Mm-hmm. That's what I do at home to my kids. They get so aggravated with me. Whenever you want to embarrass your children, you do this. Hold on. Christian, show me how to do it. Wait. She got kicked out of an all-girls camp. Ain't that? No. Okay, come here. Come here. Come on, you don't find that hot? Oh yeah. No, you don't want into that. Yeah, come on. Go. Hold on, you guys. Oh yeah, the girls already don't want to do anything. Absolutely not. The girls don't care about doing anything. I make them do things. So yeah. Anyhow, you guys, I appreciate everybody for voting, taking the time to vote so that we can go ahead and get these things squared away. Also, there will be some other polls in the chat. I also included the link in this live for you guys to be able to vote your girl for Entrepreneur of Impact. Please vote for me. I need to win this. I can't say it a billion times more. The link is down in the description box. You can vote as many times per week, actually one time a day, every 24 hours you can vote. That's what I need. It's free. It costs you nothing, okay? I don't even need you guys to do the paid voting. There's options there where you can pay for extra votes for me. I appreciate if you do, but it's not a requirement if you don't, okay? I just need everybody to just continue to vote for me. The voting polls actually close at the end of March. So right now I'm still first in my group, but as at some point I have to go against the first place winners in all the other groups, and I cannot win without you guys. Okay, so everybody make sure you vote for me every day, one time a day. Keep it in your bookmarks to go vote for Crystal so she can win this Entrepreneur of Impact, win the one-on-one with Damon, win the feature in Forbes. Elite Hair Care needs to be in Forbes, you guys. Forbes, okay? And I also would win $25,000 towards my business. That is awesome. I need all of that. The notoriety is the biggest thing because Elite Hair Care and ethnic hair care brand in Forbes, come on, no brainer, no brainer. It closes. I just advanced. I'm in the top 10 now. So the next step is to be in top 5. So that closes in like a day or two, I think. If you go to the link down in the description box, you can vote there. Also, I put a link to the hair care quiz for those of you that have hair care questions. You can do the hair care quiz and it will actually lead you to the products that are best suited for you. That link is down in the description box as well. And then, of course, any products that I recommended today are available on our website at elitehaircareusa.com. Again, elitehaircareusa.com. But I hope everybody has a rest of your day, amazing rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for participating in the different polls. And, of course, your girl will always be available. Come back on my live, okay? If you're new here, hit the subscribe. Come on back. You stumbled on one of the best channels on YouTube, right? And I am not self-voting. But I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.